Hi, hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Joe D, and welcome to another Sunday morning coffee, baby. And I occasionally will do these little pop-up Sunday morning coffee shows, just in case. It's still morning for me. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 in the morning. I've actually had quite a bit of coffee already, so and I already went to the grocery store. I've already done 2 loads of laundry. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for my work week, but Diet Coke has come up with some new flavors, and I'm gonna share these with you real quick because I guess I am now a Diet Coke fan. I'm definitely yeah. Let me click on this. Da, da, da. I want to show the new Diet Coke flavors because there's hey, what's up, Zach? Because there's new flavors, right? And let me see. So do they have all the flavor? They don't even have the flavors in this picture. No, that's not all the flavors. That is not all the flavors. There's more flavors than that. Oh, yeah, here they are. Yeah. Yeah, here's the new flavors. Okay. Let me share the screen real quick. And then I can dude, what the hell? What is this? Don't you hate when they have all these like these random videos of stuff? Come on, dude. What is this? What are you doing here? Oh man, see that now they want to make you sign up. I just want the photo, literally. I don't need any of this other junk. I just need the photo. Oh, come on, man. Killing me, Smalls. Let me see if I can just pause. Yeah, here we go. That's all I need. I don't even need your article. You can keep your article. I just need the photo. Pause it. Oh, we'll go back here. Screw it. So I can make this bigger. I think. Thought I could. In any case, here's the new flavor. So you got standard Diet Coke. You've got this one, which is the blueberry, and then you got a strawberry guava, and then you've got the four that they came out with last year, which is the ginger lime, the feisty cherry, the twisted mango, and the zesty blood orange. Okay, they've even got another orange Diet Coke, but it's a Coke Diet Coke Zero. Wow, I said it's a blazing. Zach says it's a blazing 0 degrees here today, so we are smoking a few pork butts and enjoying the weather. Yeah, 0 degrees is not enjoyable weather at all. Um, so I these are the two new flavors though, which is the blueberry, and I don't know how to say that. Blueberry acai, acai. It's ACAI, however you say that, and then the strawberry guava. So I don't know exactly how you say the acai or whatever it is, but I've had both of them. I took a picture of the strawberry one that I had. Um, I wasn't able to find it in my grocery store now, but the Coke guy was literally stocking them, and so he had these. So he gave me the blueberry. So that's the one that I have now is this blueberry. I would love to show you a better picture of this. Let's find some site that at least has the picture bigger. Dude, no thanks. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of see it. See the blue is that a kai or a sai or I don't know how to say that. It's their fault. Blueberry. We'll call it blueberry and strawberry. How about that? The strawberry was actually pretty good. I could see mixing that with some rum or with some vodka. And I'm gonna find out right now what this acai is like. Let me see. Oh, okay. So he says the blueberry was a little more enjoyable for me, less artificial sweetener, aftertaste, and better marriage between the fruit flavors and the classic cola. Um, I found the scent of the strawberry to be a bit strong when I popped open the can, but it wasn't overwhelmingly fruity to drink. Not like Diet Coke fruit punch combo I was expecting from the smell. More like a cola with a little LaCroix inspiration. I it did dry out my mouth, and I could taste the artificial sweetener, which I didn't love. Okay, I did get a similar experience. The smell was definitely very big and strong in the strawberry that I had. You might have seen that post, or maybe not. That I posted on my Facebook page. Let me pull that up here real quick. How come it's not pulling up? Maybe because I spelled it wrong. How about that? I posted that on the Jody Reviews Facebook page. Let me share that with you. Um, so you can see this here. This was my breakfast this morning. Well, not too bad. Potatoes with green chili and red potatoes with green chili, some green and red bell pepper, and lots of onion. Um, and there's the Diet Coke. That's the strawberry that I had. Not too bad. I had a similar experience to what he described. I thought it was going to be just like he described. I thought it was going to be too sweet because it smells really sweet, but it wasn't. It ended up being more Diet Coke than strawberry. You know what I'm saying? But there was a big strawberry taste. You have you've had Death Wish coffee before? No, I haven't. The Valhalla blend. It's pretty tasty. No, I haven't. I don't even know if I've heard of that. I'm gonna crack this one open though. This is the blueberry that I just bought hours ago, so we'll see, man. Oh no, you know what? I actually get better smoke out of Diet Cokes than I do when and these. It's not like a beer. You don't want a lot of head on your. I guess it would make some sense. It's still a carbonated beverage, and you would you could make an argument for you'd rather have this in the glass than in your stomach. But with sodas, it's definitely a different ball, or pops for some people. It's definitely a different ball game. You lose a lot of flavor. You definitely lose carbonation. So let me give that old tappa tappa. It's gonna look like a Coke. I don't know why I really want to take a picture, but I still do. I just feel like you still need to take a picture of the Diet Coke with the ice in the glass. So I will, and I have, and I am. And there it is. I don't know what if anybody's expecting anything different. It's gonna look like a Coke. It's not gonna be blue. Diet. All the flavors of Diet Coke all look the same. It definitely does have a blueberry smell, though, ish. It's more Diet Coke than blueberry. Hey, Zach, what's up? Man, we haven't seen you in a while. We got both Zachs in the house right now. We've got Denver Zach and we've got Australia Zach in the house, man. Oh, and he just had a Latrop quadruple. Nice. That must have cost you $2.5 million. Have the Labor Day public holiday today, so having a few beers late on a Sunday night. All right, it's still Sunday night for him, so that's good. He's not into tomorrow. He's just very no, he is into tomorrow because it's 1 in the morning. It's actually Monday morning for him. So he's in the future, man. That's he lets us know what's going to happen later today and tomorrow morning. So he's already into his Monday morning. It's very good to hear from Zach, man. And I was wondering, we I think we even asked about you a few weeks ago. Mm. Oh man, you know what? That's actually really good. I've got a lot of ideas for mixing this with stuff. Rum, yeah. Oh, yeah. 25.99 per pack of 4, and that's for a 330 milliliter. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You're right. Yeah, you did. About a month ago, he said he jumped in. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, about a month ago, he did. Yeah, I do remember that. This is really good, man. I am tempted to just go ahead and get the bottle and give that rum a go. Hey, you can't drink all day if you don't start early. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. I was going to go to the record store too. I've got more of these. I'll just wait. Mm. Man, that is actually really good. And that's kind of what's gotten me to drinking Diet Cokes is these flavors. They came out with these new flavors, all these new flavors in these skinny cans, and I was really curious about them. And they've got that also. They've got. Let me see if they have a picture of that. That Coke Zero one. That it's the vanilla orange. I'm kind of surprised they're not showing it here. Why am I having to scroll so far down? It's a vanilla orange because that blood orange ones. Don't try it. It's disgusting. It tastes like, to me at least, it tastes like. I would imagine there's got to be. It wouldn't still be around. Coke would squash it immediately if it wasn't good. So, to some people, it's just it doesn't agree with my palate at all. It tastes like Saint. Did you ever as a kid have to take Saint Joseph's baby aspirin? That's what it tastes like to me, man. Hey, we got Tom in the house. What's up, man? Uh, oh, the new thing. Oh, okay. So Zach says the new thing for us is Coca-Cola no sugar peach. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. And that's in Australia. So that's whoa, they got a bunch of new tabs. Remember Tab? That used to be the only diet soda. They've got sugar-free Tab orange sugar. Well, let me just not tell you. Let me show you. What am I doing? No charge. I could still do no charge on a Diet Coke, please. No way! Look at this. Fact or fiction? Bacon Diet Coke. Sign me up. Dude, even if it was just for like this is a one-off, we're only making this for I don't know, 3 weeks, whatever. Would you not buy bacon flavored Diet Coke? Come on. Sign me up for some of that. That's what I'm talking about. Now, here's the tab. Here's the tab I was talking about. So, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe let's see what they're in the 70s. Coca-Cola also tried to expand its diet soda with a variety. Oh, okay. So this is old school. All right, never mind. Launched in 19. Uh, okay. Yeah, no, this is old school. But in any case, look at these different flavors of Tab. So you had, of course, Tab is sugar free. Oh, yeah. So orange, you had Tab ginger ale, Tab strawberry, Tab black. I guess I could stop saying Tab, right? Black cherry, root beer, and I would imagine that's lemon lime back there in the corner. Nah, Tab was disgusting. Sorry. Tab, not so much, man. Not so much for me, man. No bueno. You know what I'm saying? A big fat no bueno for me, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing here? Yeah, that what am I doing? Why do I keep doing that? I'm a knucklehead, that's why. You guys are witnessing me being a knucklehead. What's up with that? Oh, we got tremendous Saxon here too, man. What's up? Diet soda should be outlawed. And he says tab butthole. Oh man. Uh, Look it up. Yeah, I will look it up. I was actually planning on doing that, but I'm still actually looking for this other, and I don't know why it's taking so long to find it. It's another orange. So it's kind of unusual for them too, I think, to have two of the same flavor. Well, no, because now I'm looking at the lime, and they have had two different lime Diet Cokes. Because yeah, you got a ginger lime, and then they got this other lime. I think just a standard lime or something. Yeah, so literally as soon as I said that, it was immediately already answered my own. Why am I not seeing? Okay, let me just run a search for it immediately. This is ridiculous. Diet Coke. It's yeah, vanilla orange. Here it is in the search right here. So why not just okay? So here it is. If for some reason it only comes in this can too, but they've got huge billboards of it here in Phoenix. Huge billboard. Oh, well, here it is here in another container. See, literally, as soon as I can say it, then they already are one upping me already. What's up with that? That's not fair. So it's a vanilla. Oh, and they got a vanilla cherry flavor. What? So they got like a whole. Is this whole orange? Look at it. What are they doing here? Vanilla orange. Coca-Cola does a lot of stuff, right? They do a lot of stuff. So this is their orange vanilla Coke, and it's a an orange vanilla Coke zero sugar. So they have two variants on it. I guess the regular diet. Oh no. This is just an orange vanilla Coke. And then they have an orange vanilla Coke zero sugar. So they have a Coke zero orange vanilla and then a standard orange vanilla just Coke. Oh, I see you. I see what you're doing. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. What? Why? But why vanilla? Okay. Carpenter explained that after considering several other flavors, including see, these are flavors they considered. Maybe they come out with them. Raspberry, lemon, and ginger. The team found the orange vanilla combination the most promising. We wanted to bring back positive memories of carefree summer days, said Carpenter. That's why we leaned into the orange vanilla flavor combination, which is reminiscent of the creamy orange popsicles we grew up loving, but in a classically Coke way. Now, I don't know about you. My memories of carefree summer days, of course, always involve orange vanilla Coca-Cola because it's the first thing I think of is, whoa, wow, no, carefree summer. I must have an orange vanilla Coca-Cola. Right? Isn't that all your memories of I bet you didn't know you could have such a conversation about Diet Coke for 20 minutes. Hey coach, what's up, man? I'm having a fantastic Diet Coke with ice. I'm having a blueberry Diet Coke with ice. Ah, Coke doesn't need an upgrade. Yeah. I have to admit, man, I've been drinking. And I was not a soda drinker, but I am now. I think they came out with these flavors. Heck, it was this time last year. I think April. I want to say, did they come out March, April of last year? They came out with their four new flavors of Diet Coke, and boom, I've been not addicted. Addicted is a strong word, but I have always had Diet Coke in the house since. I have to admit, it's just good. I like it. You know, the ginger lime. is my favorite of the flavors. They ought to leave creamsicles alone. I know. A creamsicle, an orange creamsicle, because you had different flavors of creamsicles too, right? I want to look up this one that Zach was talking about because he said a Coca-Cola no sugar peach. So that's a Coke Zero peach, I would imagine, right? We're going to look that up. Diet Coke. No sugar peach. Yeah, I want to see this Diet Coke that you speak of. Oh yeah, look at that. No charge. Let's take a look, kids. Let's see. This is the Diet Coke peach. So for us, it would be the Coke Zero. So is this what your can looks like? I would imagine it looks like this is from the UK. So this is like a 330 can, right? 330 milliliter can. See, dude, why don't they just do that here? Coca-Cola could start it and just call it energy. I like that. Energy. Isn't that more? Aren't we on this like everything has to be positive vibe these days? Doesn't energy even, it sounds better than calories. It's better. What would be wrong with that? It just sounds better, doesn't it? Oh, 375. Okay. Not 330, 375. Tremendous. Yeah, Zach says free burps. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's never a charge for those. There is never a charge. Yeah, Coca-Cola making big moves, baby. So the variants are Coca-Cola zero sugar, Coca-Cola zero sugar cherry, Coca-Cola zero. See over here, they just call it Coke Zero. So it's the same thing, but we don't have these flavors. Yeah, because you got cherry, peach, vanilla, and this is what I like. See, they give us these blueberry acai. What? Like over there, they're just keeping it nice and simple: cherry, peach, vanilla, cinnamon. Dude, sign me up for cinnamon Coke. Sign me up. And raspberry. That's the raspberry flavor they were thinking about having here. And they already got it. It's in Australia. All you got to do is jump on a plane, fly 550 hours in there, and go get you one. And a Coke cinnamon. Dude. Coke cinnamon. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm adding the cinnamon to it now, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. See? Christmas has come early with the launch of the new limited edition Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Cinnamon. Available until the end of the year, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Cinnamon is bursting with warming festive flavors, perfect for the Christmas season. Yeah, hey, I'm down. Dude, Coke Zero Sugar Cinnamon with rum, with your favorite whiskey, with vodka, with what else could you put it with? What else could we put that with? Yeah, yeah. Even Saxon, he's even alternating now. Tremendous says he he's like Coke cinnamon kind of sounds good. Not gonna lie, he just said it's perfect. You don't need to mess with Coke. He is changing now. It does. It sounds good. Tequila. Yes. Tequila. Oh yeah. We have hot cross bun ice cream. Hot. Whoa, what is that? Okay, we're looking that up. Hot cross bun ice cream. And I like that face. That emoji's perfect because he's like, was it like that? Or is it more like that, I think. Yeah. Did I do it? That was the emoji that's in the chat right now. I swear, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm looking that up. Hot cross, hot cross bun. Okay, what's your guess at what a hot cross bun is? What is your guess? Because I'm not seeing it yet. Right? I just typed it in the Google, but they haven't shown me the pictures yet. So what? First, I think we have to figure out what a hot cross bun is. I would imagine it's like a cinnamon bun, like one of those hot buns, right? What don't we call them habanero Coke? They kind of the feisty cherry is a little honey bun. Yes. That's what I'm imagining. Yes, I am imagining a honey bun. A honey bun. Yes. Okay, so you got hot bun. Okay, so that's what I'm picturing. So let's see what a hot bun is first. Boom. Oh no. I was a little wrong. It's like those look like the actual dinner rolls that you get with frosting, which not gonna lie, have never thought of that before. Might be good because some of those are kind of sweet. So it's exactly once you see the picture of one, you're like, okay, it's exactly what they say it is. It's a hot cross bun, so you cross the bun with icing, and it's a cross on a bun. It is dinner rolls. They're just sweet, like almost like a muffin. Yeah, it is a hot cross bun American. He's in Australia, so he is saying there's a hot cross bun ice cream. And there it is. Look at the second one in the search. Boom. There it is. You okay? So all you got to do to get you some of this is get in a plane and fly 2.5 million hours, and then you can get you some of this hot cross bun ice cream. British double cream, baby. No, they don't say it like that though. They say it. Uh, I can't even do a British accent. By God. Like I don't even I need work on my British accent. I swear to God. All I can do is the kind of Russian Neri accent, and Neri's not even Russian. Poor guy. And I always do that accent for him. He's not even close to being Russian. But it's the only one I got, right? It's the only one I got. And the voice, baby. Dude, I don't care what it is, right? And especially if it's hot cross buns, baby. You do the voice, and it just makes it better, baby. That's all I'm saying. So Mark Russell says the buns are delicious. Woolworth's hot crust bun ice cream is what you need to look up. Okay, so that's what we're going to look up. Woolworths. Wow, they still have Woolworths? Is that the same Woolworths? Are you serious? Do they still have Woolworths over there? I haven't seen a Woolworths. Do some parts of our country have Woolworths still? Wool Say that even twice. That's tough to say. Woolworths, in all fairness. Hot bun crop. Look at this. Yeah, it's not that crazy, is it? Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. On a toasted bun, baby, with lots of chocolate sauce all over it and nuts on the bun. Oh my god. Here we go. God. Oh man. And they are moist, baby. Zach even asked, "Is that Russian?" Yeah, I don't know what that was, right? But it's the only thing I got, and when I really only do it when Neri jumps in, and he's not even Russian. I don't know if that's a Russian accent, but that's all I got. I've only got a few, and they're not. I can do Canadian, eh? That's about as far as I can go Canadian too. That's all I got. I just add an A to it. And I don't really know if that's Canadian or Chicano, eh? Right? Like I don't know because they're the same thing, eh? Right? Like it could be Canadian, eh, or Chicano, eh? Right? They're the same thing, eh? Right? Like that's what they both do, right? So I don't know. That's that's all I got. We have Woolworths and Kohl's. Kohl's, but he spells Kohl's different. We have Kohl's, but it's spelled different, so it's probably not the same Kohl's. Mark says, sang the hot cross bun song in elementary school. What? You guys are blowing my mind right now. We've got hot, dude. Look at this picture. Jamie's hot cross bun ice cream sandwich recipe. Look at this one, dude. That one's got like peanut butter cups on it. Sign me up for a big slice of that. Extravagant peanut butter ice cream sandwich cake featuring layers of hot fudge, peanut butter, whipped topping, and peanut butter cups. That's what I'm talking about. Fried ice cream. I've had fried ice cream. Yes. And here's your hot cross bun ice cream. Is there different flavors of? I would imagine this has got to be different. Oh, and here he is. That's him having a hot cross bun ice cream sandwich. Yeah. There he is. Jamie Oliver himself. Making it official. Yeah, because in the US it's Kohl's with a K. Kohls. And it's not necessarily a supermarket, it's a I don't know, kind of clothing slash whatever in the hell else they sell there with luggage and dishes and cookware and stuff. What kind of store is that? It's just a department store, really, right? Just a department store. Yeah, yeah, that's what Zach said. I'd say a department store, yeah. Oh, and Mark's in Canada. We have Kohl's in Canada as well. So I guess Kohl's is a Kohl's versus Woolworths. Here, boom. Let's see. Oh, look at this. So there you go. Boom. The battle of brands. Marketing.com.au. So that's definitely. Come on. Come on, internet. Let's go here. What are we doing? Come on, internet. Yeah. So you've got Woolworths. Yeah, that's definitely different. Woolworths was a department store over here, right? Like from what I remember, it was like clothes and different things like that. I think my grandma used to go there and buy yarn. Here's Kohl's. It looks like they're selling groceries and stuff. That's cool. Woolworths, the fresh food people. This is always cool to see, man. It's always cool to see different. Oh, and then okay, so here's a brand that's definitely German that we're getting familiar with here in this country, right? Aldi. Aldi. I don't know that we have Aldi here in Phoenix yet. Maybe someone will correct me. I don't think we have Aldi here in Phoenix just yet, but they are definitely growing like a root here in America for sure. Oh, see, this is interesting because yeah, Zach says it's just food in Australia. And then Zach says not that exciting of a store would be the Coles in Canada. And then Zach says we have Kmart and Big W and Target. Would Big W be Walmart? I would imagine. But if you still have Kmart, I think Kmart went out of business here. So that's pretty interesting. You know, it's funny too because hell, you still have what was that other big social network before Facebook? I think it was also Blue too, wasn't it? It was, but in any case, it still exists and it's still big in other countries, just not here anymore. Well, what was that other one? I think it was Blue as well, Blue and White, and it had Tom. Tom was everybody's friend on that social network. What was the name of it? How come I can't remember it? It was MySpace. Yeah, like MySpace is actually still around. I think MySpace in this country is mostly used for artists, right? Like musicians and so forth. I think they still use MySpace quite a bit. But in other countries, I think in South America specifically, it's very big. Yeah, and Zach says we still have it. Yeah, they still use MySpace. So MySpace is still big, just not here in America. I mean, literally. I don't know anybody other than an artist. If you're a musician specifically, maybe a singer, some sort of musical artist, that's the only people I could think of, bands and that sort of thing. The only people I can think of that use it here. I don't know why that niche, but that's it. So why are they getting rid of Google Plus? Like, people in the different beer communities, photographers, there's different niche markets for Google Plus. So why is Google getting rid of it? Who knows? But yeah, MySpace. Mark says we had Target for about a year, and then they shut them all down. That's interesting, isn't it? Aren't these things interesting? I mean, they are to me. Because Target's a big, big brand here. I don't mind going to Target, but I don't. I don't go to Target that much. I don't know why. There's like a million super Targets out here. They're really big. Um, Target's nice. I don't know why I don't go there that much. I've got 3 of them right in my area too. I don't hardly go to any of them. I deliver to Target quite a bit. And I pick up at the distribution center, which is massive. Yeah, Target is huge in the US. Yep. Absolutely huge. Yeah, we have a massive Target DC here, distribution center here in Phoenix. Um, right off of Van Buren. I go there all the time. Yeah, Target. Yeah, Target is posh compared to Kmart and Big W. Yeah, it is. I think that's Target's niche is they're supposed to be just that step up above Walmart and definitely Kmart. Kmart before they went out of business here, Kmart was oof, Kmart was awful. It was basically like, do you remember Pick and Save? Pick and Save changed to Big Lots. I don't know if they got bought out by Big Lots, whatever the case may be. They changed over to Big Lots, and now Big Lots has kind of changed its image, but a little bit. But they're definitely a super discount store, and they carry like a lot of seconds and stuff like that. They're not quite a dollar store, but they're a pretty inexpensive store. Um, and Kmart was just all the ones that I only remember one in Albuquerque that lasted. And then when I moved out here, there was a couple that I seen, and they were awful. They were ugh. It was not nice to go into a Kmart. Uh, they yeah, oof. Um, wow, I didn't think about that. Target's the only place that doesn't play music in the store. Kind of blowing my mind here. Wow, I've never thought about that. I'm gonna have to pay attention when I go now. See, because I go to all these places to deliver, um, but I don't necessarily walk to the store. I'm in the back in the docks. You know what I'm saying? In the receiving or in the receiving department. So I don't. But I'm gonna have to pay attention. I'll definitely be paying attention. Yeah, pronounced Tarjay. Yeah, so true, Zach. Yeah. Oh my God, Pick and Save. He said, totally remember that crap. Yep. Yeah. Kmart was straight Dookie juice. Yeah. No surprise they went belly up, which is funny because, and that's the great thing about doing this sort of thing is that, Zach is in Australia and he says, yeah, that Kmart's still thriving, still going strong. Um, it is funny what happens in all these different markets. Oh, so it's access Target, Kmart, Target, and Big W don't play music in Australia. Wow. I'm a little blown away. I have never thought about that and I don't go into Target enough as a shopper. God, I think the last time I went into a Target was Christmas season, and I only went to like one super quick, and I walked through it to the electronics department looking for something specific, and it was one of those times where I went in because I knew where whatever should have been that I was looking for and went straight out. Like it was one of those deals. Hmm. Man, I cannot think. Yeah. Do they play music? See, now I'm getting all muddled up in my head because, of course, the grocery stores I go to all play music. Oh, yeah. And then half the time I got my earbuds in anyway. So I'm like, oh, okay, do I hear? So I'm trying to think because half the time I got my earbuds in. I just went shopping right now, a grocery store at least, and I had my earbuds in. They could have been playing whatever they wanted to. I didn't care. Like I was listening to my own stuff. Um, he says, Joe, are you worried that automation will get rid of a lot of trucking jobs? Uh, Me, not as much because you know, I'm closer to retirement than someone that's just starting now. But I definitely, I mean, we had a guy just got hired this past week, last Monday, and you know, it was one of the things I was talking to him about. You know, is this job going to be here for you for the next 20 plus years? Oh, you know, I mean, it's they're definitely. I am seeing more and more automated big trucks on the road for sure. I deliver and pick up with some of these people. Some not, they're not as prevalent here in Phoenix area as the automated cars. There's automated vans all over the effing place here. We are one of the cities where, well, not Phoenix per se, but the surrounding cities, the burbs, if you will. Uh, um, Chandler for sure, Tempe, ooh, you're going to see it over there for sure. Like you will see the white vans with all the junk on the top. It's not uncommon to see. I just saw, you know what I saw? I saw someone walking around with one of those Google backpacks. Have you seen those guys? Like this dude was just kind of strolling, and I made a delivery at a Taco Bell, actually. You know what's great about delivering a Taco Bell? You're at Taco Bell. Hello. Yeah, give me two of them things, right? Like, I mean, you always got time for two quick tacos, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about delivering there. You're at Taco Bell. Duh. Like, we ain't got room for two quick tacos, man. So, in any case, and the Google Street View dude walked right by me. I was like, who in the hell is this dude, and what in the hell does he have on his back? It was the craziest looking thing. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you this photo I took. Let me see if I can give me a few seconds. But it was this crazy backpack. How many how many cups of coffee do you drink, Joe? I drank a pot already today, just to give you an idea. I have been up already for hours and hours and hours. Okay, let me find this photo. Where is this photo? Here, yeah, here it is. Let me see if I can make this happen, because this is a trip. I had not seen. Now I've seen plenty of the Street View cars, but I hadn't seen a Street View dude. You know what I'm saying? Like walking around. So let me see if I can get this. Give me a second here to get this. Did it work? Where is it? Did it work? No. I have to try to put it to. Come on, man. Why does it take so long? It actually takes a few minutes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. All right. So now I can kind of pull it up, and then I can share the screen with you and show you this, man, because it's kind of. I wish I wouldn't have been staring at it, because he literally walked right in front of me, and I'm like, I was making like that emoji, like. And I stood there staring at him so long, and I was like, "What?" And then finally, I said, "Oh my god, I gotta get a picture." You know what I'm saying? So by the time I took the picture, it was this, and you'll see here in a second. I'll share the screen with you. But I hadn't seen one of these, and at first I thought it was just some crazy dude in Arizona, of course, right? Because we do have, it is Arizona, and we do have some crazies here, right? I know they talk about Florida guy all the time, but hello, this is Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a few nut jobs here ourselves. But look at this guy. Can you see that real good and close? Look at what he's got on his back. See, and it's the same thing that you see on the street view cars. When I thought about it, and I watched him for a few minutes, and he walked up the street over here. Can you see my cursor? It's like a little cross here. And he walked up the street, and he walked around, and I came in a back alley to deliver at this. This is an old school Taco Bell. I don't know if any of you guys know what the old school Taco Bells looked like, but this is one of the few that are still in the greater Phoenix area, but um, in the metro area, right? But this is one of them, and look at, he even had that spinning thing on there, and it was a, once I kind of figured it out, I was like, I bet you I'm in the street view for this Taco Bell, because he literally walked away, and there's probably me going, what, with Mikey in that emoji face. But look at that thing. Can you imagine watching and seeing somebody walk around with that? Yeah, see, Sack says that's a great vintage Taco Bell sign. It is. Oh, Zach says I'm off to bed. It's 2 a.m. I need my beauty sleep. Dude, you need lots of beauty sleep. Get some. All right, man. We'll see you, Zach. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Thanks for all that great information. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Tons and tons of stuff there. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, man. Mark says most of our Taco Bells are attached to KFCs. Yeah, and we have quite a bit of that too. Yeah, Zach says the aliens have arrived. Dude, I'm telling you. Seeing this guy, let me see if I can make it even bigger. Look at that. Whoops. I keep wanting to do this. There, all I got to do is, because I got my Apple Mighty Mouse. Look at, I can make it even bigger. This is awesome. Look at that thing. And this thing spins, and he's walking down the street. But can you imagine? What do you think Google pays this guy to walk around like that? That's kind of a cool job. That's kind of a cool job. Like, you're like, yeah, dude, get some exercise, get to walk around. You know what I'm saying? And you just wear this thing and just walk everywhere. Walk wherever they want you to walk. They tell you to, I would imagine they give you like, okay, we need you to walk here and then walk there and walk there and make sure this thing works while you're doing it. You think minimum wage? Sack says they probably pay him minimum wage. I would imagine they probably give him $12 an hour. 12, 13 an hour, do you think? I would think they'd give him that. I would think that would be equivalent to like a security job, like that sort of wage, right? That doesn't seem, dude. And you get to walk around. He seemed like he was chilling because he was walking around like this. He had like his hands on the resting part here that was in the front. And he was kind of walking around, you know, just kind of, and he had a water bottle. Just kind of strolling, man. He wasn't walking fast. He was just strolling, you know, just so when I seen him walking by, I was like, what the F is this dude doing? Because it looked like, you ever seen those like people that are really geeked out about weather and they have like all these, and they're regular dudes, right? And it's typically dudes. You see some chicks doing this, but not, it's mostly dudes. And they've got all this weird satellite crap and all this like antennas and everything. And you're just like, dude, they're storm chasers, right? And I'm like, what in the hell kind of weird Arizona crap is this dude? Right? Like, what is this guy doing? Right? And I just stayed there. What? And then I snapped. Wait a minute. He's kind of walking like in a big loop here. Whoa, that's one of them Google dudes. What the? Let me get him, you know, so that I thought. So I'm glad I at least got that photo. But yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I would imagine that's got to be, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm a few. I told, you know, we have like 3 guys fixing to retire. Like, dude, perfect retirement job, right? You put on this backpack, it probably weighs a few pounds, but hey, all right. You want me to walk these blocks, so you're going to get some exercise. It does get effing hot here in Phoenix, so you know, I would imagine they don't put a lot of pressure on you, you know, but just hey, Take it easy. Don't kill yourself, you know, and walk here and walk there, you know. All right, dude. Right? I mean, I don't know. I just imagine. Zach says he's probably having a grand old time. I mean, he looked like he was doing all right, and he kind of reminded me of Andrew from Minnesota, our friend that jumps in from Minnesota. Sounds like you have some real freaks in Hazy. Not everybody, man. Trust me, not everybody, but we got some wackos, man. I mean, there's some really fanatical people, man. I mean, think about it, man. They got TV shows about some of our people that live here in Arizona, man. We've got your what are your folks that think about the zombie times and all that, like the apocalypse and stuff. We have your not hoarders, but your people that bunkers, they live in bunkers and stuff, man. I've met the people, man. Like they're hey, but you can call them crazy all you want, but what if that crap happens? Right? The next thing you know, you're gonna be out there for their freeze dried peas, man. We're all gonna be fighting over their freeze dried peas. That's all I know. Right? Right? If it happens and it goes down like that, the next thing you know, we're going to be pounding on their bunker for their freeze-dried peas and carrots, man. Yeah, doomsday preppers, yeah. Where do you think that stuff is? It's right here in Arizona, man. That's where they're at. They're here and in another bunker like in Alabama or somewhere in Florida, right? Yeah. Yeah, Zach says they're really out of orbit, but you're right. We might need them. I mean, if they're right, if they are right by any means, and who knows what kind of apocalypse happens, we're gonna be pounding on their 2-foot door to their bunker to get in, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out there in the middle of the desert pounding on it. Yo! Give me some freeze-dried corn, please. Can I have a big box of your corn, please? Right? I even okay. I watch a lot of YouTube. That's not a big secret, right? And I'm on YouTube right now. Hello, here we are. We're on YouTube, right? But so you watch a lot of cooking shows, right? There's prepper cooking shows, man. They come up in my feed and on YouTube. They'll come up. I see you like to watch this guy, and so they recommend all this stuff, right? And I see you like to watch this guy. This gal does a lot of this, and so they have prepping cooking shows, which some of them are actually kind of cool because you're like, well, what if I did need to learn how to, this guy's like, yeah, I got 6 bricks and I can make a stove with this. And I'm like, what if I do need to make a stove out of 6 bricks one day? What if that's all I got? I got 6 rocks and I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? And this guy's like, what if you got 1 pot and here's some stuff and you can eat, and you're like, dang, this guy had like 5 twigs, 6 bricks, and he cooked. You know what I'm saying? And they do make some cool. It is kind of cool. So I'll watch a few of them, and you're like, dang, this guy actually cooked some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't no prepper, but at the same time, there is that part of me that goes, what if they're right? I would at least, it's kind of like CPR. Like, I can't remember the last time I had to actually from somebody and save their life, but I at least am aware of how to do it, right? If someone should, I can't breathe. I could get behind them and, right? And I ain't putting this mouth on your mouth, but that ain't gonna happen. But if I could and kind of help save your life, I'll give it a shot. But I ain't putting this mouth on your mouth. That ain't happening, man. You know what I'm saying? There better be one of them damn devices that I can put on your mouth, maybe. Because unfortunately, I have been in similar situations, and there's one car wreck I can think of that I happened to roll up on when I was still driving over the road, and it had this bad car wreck, and this dude had kind of crawled out of his vehicle. Poor dude, man. And I happened to be there when he's having his last breath, and I was like, "Yo, you all right?" And he was not breathing. And I was like, "Oh crap! Like, I wonder if I should do some CPR." And this stuff started coming out of his mouth, and I was like, "Yo," right? Like it was that like green, and I was like, "Ooh," like dang. But I mean, it was basically his last breath. Like that was it. I didn't see him breathe again after that. You know what I'm saying? Poor dude. But yo, I mean, man, yeah, I mean, you see that, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff from deep, and it was like, whoa, like maybe one of those little clear things that they can put on your mouth, and then you could breathe into that, and like stuff is getting filtered. Yeah, yeah. Zach says, "Holy crap, you got some wild road stories." I do, man. I do. Man, when you put in that many miles, you're gonna see some stuff. I've got the crazy stories. It says it reminds me of that Simpsons episode when the comet was coming and the town thought everyone was gonna die. Yeah, it's yeah, it's one of those deals, man. So boy, it's been a hell of a sit. Oh, and it started with a Diet Coke.
I don't know that one.
See, not even she knows that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I won't say the trigger word. I didn't even say that's the stuff that freaks you out about her. She just all of a sudden will. Did you hear that? You heard that, right? Leave me alone. Right? Like, what is that? I've got these damn things all over the house, too. It really does make you wonder what in the hell they're, you know. Huh? Would that not creep you out? That's kind of, you know. Neri says, what is that? That's her. That's my echo device over there. The A word. I'm not going to say the trigger word because other people might have them, but, the A word, you know. Yeah. You heard that, right? Like, yeah. It random, too. That's what, I'll be watching a movie and then she'll, like, all of a sudden just and you're like, what? I did not talk to you. Or sometimes, I really do think she is female. Like they programmed her really well because sometimes I'll be streaming music, right? And I'll tell her, I won't say the word, but the A word, right? Stop, and that's usually all I'll have to say, the A word and stop. And she stops playing the music, right? And she was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not playing anything right now. And I'm like, what? Did they seriously make you a woman? Because don't your woman do that sometimes? Like, I didn't say nothing. And you're like, B, I heard you say something. You were literally just talking. I didn't mean nothing. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that's what she kept doing. And I'm like, no, stop. And she's like, I ain't playing nothing. Bitch, I can hear you. You're playing music right now. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll tell her, A word, can you play some music? Well, I'm streaming on another device right now. Well, no, because you're playing music. I just told you to stop. Like, I'm here by myself and she's driving me nuts. Yeah. They programmed her well. Let me tell you, man. Like, and I pay for this. right? Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah. They program her well, man, because she'll drive you nuts. Sometimes she just is in that mood, you know. You ask her something like, "What's two plus two?" And you're like, I ain't hear you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, "What?" She'll just give you some wild ass answer, like right now. You know, like nobody was talking to you. Hey, Neri, what's up, man? We were just talking about your accent, bro, a while ago. I'm having a Diet Coke, having the blueberry, man. Do you have these? We had Zach from Australia earlier. He was here, and he told us about his peach Coke and the peach Coke, no, peach Coca Cola. No, it was Coca Cola Zero Sugar Peach. That's what they have over there in Australia. And then he brought up something about having Woolworths and Coles, but they're grocery store chains over there in Australia. So maybe those are chains you still have. And Aldi, I think everybody around the world is starting to get Aldi. They're kind of a growing brand here in the United States. Some parts of the country don't necessarily have them yet, but you will have them. But I think all of us in this country in America have a version of Aldi, and some people don't realize it's Aldi. But Trader Joe's is affiliated with Aldi. I think Trader Joe's is, weren't they brothers or something, and they separated for some reason or another. I don't know if I don't. I think I covered that story. I think I talked about that, and so the other brother started Trader Joe's. I think he started that division that now owns Trader Joe's or something like that. Um, yeah, Neri says we have Aldi here. Yeah, good and cheap. Yeah, that's because they mostly sell their own stuff, right? I think Aldi, from what I have not been to an Aldi, but I feel like I have because I my financial guy Clark Howard, which a lot of other people might listen to as well, talks about Aldi all the time. So I feel like I've been there, and I've seen videos on shopping at Aldi on YouTube here, of course, but so I feel like I have, but I have not actually been into an Aldi. I guess like they don't pack your groceries either. I guess you have to do your own grocery packing or bring your own bags or something like that because they don't give you any. Yeah, German stuff. Yeah, it's a German brand. That's what I've heard. And like I say, I am pretty sure that they are. Uh, I don't remember how it goes exactly right offhand, but Aldi has an affiliation with Trader Joe's. Yeah, Aldi and here it is in the Aldi and Trader Joe's brothers. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's just that one brother wanted to do something different or whatever the case may be, but I know that it's in the family there somehow. Uh, and they're thinking about doing something else here from what I hear. Like, yeah, you have two brothers. Here's a story. Yeah, Carl and Theo Albright. I haven't heard that name in forever. Wow, let me pull this up like so you can see it good. Two brothers, how two brothers with no money in post World War II Germany built an international grocery store empire. So you have Carl and Theo Albright. This is ironic too because I was stationed with an Albright in Germany of all places. That's hilarious. When I was stationed in Germany, I was stationed there with one of the few. other fours that outranked me at the time, and he had me by I think a couple of months. But Albright, that was his name. That's funny. Began what are today Aldi North and South, which have nearly 10,000 stores located in much of Europe, Australia, and United States. Let me see if we can get to the part where do they talk about Trader Joe's? All their sons now manage the businesses. I don't see Trader Joe's in here, but in any case, I'm pretty sure that they do. One side, I don't remember if it's the North or the South, but one side owns Trader Joe's. And so if you're familiar with Trader Joe's, which we all know if you watch the Share Beer show, Mark goes to Trader Joe's quite a bit. Hell, he was just drinking Trader Joe's beer. Yeah, here's another one that shows the Aldi Trader Joe's deal. Yeah. So where do we go? Let me see. I need to go check out an Aldi. Yeah. What are you doing this early? Well, it's not as well. I just had one of our morning pop-up coffee shows, so Sunday morning coffee shows. Except I'm drinking Diet Coke because I've been up for hours already. I already went grocery shopping. Already did 2 loads of laundry. All that sort of thing, and so I've already had a pot of coffee, and I didn't want to make another pot, so I was like, let me just. I just bought these blueberry Diet Cokes, and so I was just sampling them and thought, well, let me just do a pop-up show real quick. And to make things sure, when is the 500 show? So show 500 will be on the 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So no show next week, but more than likely we'll have some sort of pop-up show, but that'll make sure that it's not because Mark couldn't be on the show Saturday. So we decided not to have a show Saturday, a regular scheduled show. So if we do a pop-up show, then that's not officially one of the numbered Share Beer shows. So, and then Mark will be able to be there next Saturday, so the 16th. So that is the reason for delaying it another week. But I do have, let me share my channel with you. Here's the, in case you don't know, because Google Plus, and I think this might have been some of the last week for some of the stuff already that they're starting to cut out on Google Plus. So I'm not even going to be referencing Google Plus anymore because they're taking it chunk by chunk. They're taking it away. So I am posting more and more to Jody Reviews Facebook page, and this is the Facebook page. You can see Mark here. That was his brother. This was us, what, in 2017 now, at the Great American Beer Festival, and there's Tom from Boston, or outside the Boston area. This is my breakfast this morning: red potatoes with red and green bell pepper, onions, and lots of green chili. This stuff here that you can see scattered all throughout here is green chili. And then, of course, I put eggs in there, scrambled it, and made breakfast burritos with that. That was fantastic. So I posted this here. And you can see I posted all the shows through the first week in May. So all you'd have to do is, supposedly, and we'll find out right now, click here, and that should take you to my YouTube channel. And then from here, you can just set a reminder. So you can click this to set a reminder so you don't miss any of the shows. So you'll see that there's no show next week. So the first show that that pops up here is for the 16th, and then the 23rd, the 30th, the 6th, and then as you go through, you'll see that we're actually missing another show. So the 13th, no show on the 20th. So it goes from the 13th all the way to the 27th. I have on the 20th, I will be out of town walking my sister down the aisle. She's getting married and asked me if I'd walk her down the aisle, and I'm very, very honored to do that. So that will be the reason for that week off as well. And then after that, probably won't be another week off for quite a while. But that is when show 500 will be. Should be a lot of fun. The big deal for me, honestly, was the 10th anniversary show that we did now a couple weeks ago. But show 500 is a big deal. That's 500, including the non-recorded days. So that's 500 Share Beer shows that we've done all together, which is incredible, man. That's incredible. Been doing this now for 10 years and making videos for just a little longer. But a lot of fun, man. You know, it's been interesting, the ups and downs of life and of doing this. And you guys have been with me for this whole wild ride, man. We've lived our lives together, you know? Mm. And yesterday's show was fantastic, man. Last night's show was a lot of fun. $4.99. That is the end of the 400s, and we're now into the fives. So uh, it's a big deal, man. 500 shows is a lot of shows. That's a lot of weeks. That's a lot of shows, man. And I can't thank everybody enough for their support. Doing things like this, where you know we can just get in and have a pop-up show like this is a lot of fun as well, man. So I'm gonna get out of here. We've been on here long enough. Well, I have been on here long enough just talking. The mother of all beer shows. Yeah, yeah. I am very glad that it's just an absolute honor that it's a lot of fun getting on here and having discussions about Diet Coke and about our different grocery stores and whatever random junk ever comes up. It's just a lot of fun, man, to get on here and talk about it. Um, like I said, I didn't have any coffee today. The coffee I didn't have any coffee on camera. The coffee I did have today was Guatemalan. Uh, so I did have Guatemalan coffee from Guatemala today. So that was my region of choice. What is everybody watching these days? I'm kind of curious. I watched some Amazon Prime video, so Prime Video this weekend. I watched some Netflix. I find myself like not as happy with Netflix. Is anybody else in this boat? Does anybody else find yourself scrolling through Netflix kind of being like, what happened to all the content on Netflix? I don't know, man. They're coming out with a lot of their own content, which is fine, but there's nothing really quite like exciting like there used to be. They used to really come out with these kind of blockbuster TV series that everybody was talking about. And now there's all these series that are just kind of, I'll get into one or two episodes, meaning not that I'm getting all into it, meaning I will watch one or two episodes, if that, if I can even get past the first episode. And I'm like, I ain't feeling this at all. This kind of sucks. I'm not a superhero guy, although I did finish watching Wonder Woman. Finally, that took me tons of times of coming back and stopping it and coming back. I've watched Wonder Woman off and on since it released. It took me all this time to get through it because it was so cheesy. These superhero movies are just not necessarily my thing. Marvel comics, and I've never, even as a kid, I wasn't really a comic book person. I kind of would look at the Superman comics because I had so many friends as a kid that did. And so I'd be, oh, okay, yeah, all right. But it was never really my thing, comic books. I was never really a comic book collector. I collected a few Mad magazines, but I wasn't really a Mad magazine kid either. So all these Marvel comic movies and series just don't do it for me. I've watched a few of them though. The Superman movies I've watched most of them, but the Wonder Woman was okay. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. It was, once you get used to that cheesiness, then you're like, okay, all right. I watched it. It was entertaining enough. It was right. But that's kind of the way it is. Prophet says I can't stand Netflix now. I mean, I think I think that's kind of, I was even thinking, why do I have Netflix anymore? I don't really watch it. I don't really watch that much stuff on Netflix anymore. I was like trying to flip through what I've watched on Netflix, and I'm like, boy, when was the last series that I've really, man, I was like, oh, that was so good, right? I mean, I used to feel that way about that presidential series until that it came out that one guy groped that chick or whatever he did to her, I don't know, 2.5 million years ago, and they canceled the show. I don't know, they took him off the show, I'm like, well, there's the end of that. That was and I think they were about to end that show anyway, but yeah, he was the whole show, so you take him out of it and that show's over. Game of Thrones is not even on. That's not on Netflix. What's the other big one they had? That one that they had in Florida, the boat one with all the water and everything. I love that one. Uh, yeah, her prophet says, I have Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Hulu. There's plenty of good stuff on Amazon Prime. I'm going to cancel Netflix soon. I Yeah, I'm the same exact thing. I have those exact same three products he's talking about. Tom says, I used to love Netflix and hate Hulu. Now it's the total opposite. Ozark. Yeah, Ozark's pretty damn good, man. I have to admit. But with their structure, I feel like this is what's been going through my it started last weekend. Now, I really only have time to really watch Netflix on the weekend anyway. I'm very busy during the week. So I really only have time to watch on the weekends anyway. And so, and I have the 4K version, and you're paying, I think they just raised it another $2 or $3. I think I'm paying 15 a month now for it. I don't, somewhere in that neighborhood. I could be off a little bit. But I'm like, what am I watching on here? I don't really watch it anymore. I just canceled all my over the air sort of stuff. All my live cable sort of subscriptions, if you will. So my DirecTV Now gone. YouTube TV, I don't have no more live TV. I was like, I never watch them. Never watch it. And besides that, I'm thinking, even if I do miss live TV, hello, I'll just get an antenna. Maybe I'll put an antenna outside the house. I haven't done it yet because they're ugly. And I don't want some big outside the house. But if I have to, it's free. Like I've looked at, of course, several YouTube videos of guys putting these big ugly antennas up on top of their house, but some of them they design now and they don't look too bad. They're kind of these big circles or these big loopy things, and they don't look as bad as just that big old out there, right? But you put that up and they're hooking it up to their cable that came in their house anyway, so they're hooking it up on their chimney or whatever you have, and they're pointing it and doing all this stuff. But once you get it all set up and then you hook it up to your wiring that you probably already had your cable going through when you had cable, or if you still have cable and you're thinking about disconnecting it, and that's it. Like, you're free forever after that. Then you don't not paying anything out of pocket if you must have over the air. And some of these cats are putting up antennas that I didn't realize how far their range was. So they're picking up signals from other cities if you happen to be near other markets, and they're picking up so many channels that are over the air, and they're picking up in super high quality. They're getting really good high def pictures and stuff. And I'm like, if I feel like I need over the air TV, I'll just do that. You know, I'll just do that. It's free. It's free. You have to remember, you didn't used to pay for TV. You would just put up antennas and hello, you got NBC and you got CBS and. So, but right now I don't have any sort of live TV option, and I'm fine. I watch YouTube. A lot of the stuff I like to watch is sports related, and it's on YouTube Live anyway. It's on YouTube Live. So I just watch it live, like you guys are watching this right now. It's live streamed on all the AAFL games I've watched live. I can even watch some live. Some cats are on there live streaming baseball. Some of the baseball games, you can catch those before they get cut off. But in any case, you can kind of catch a lot of stuff live. Not everything. It's not a total solution, but so I started with that. My DirecTV Now gone. That's been gone for months. YouTube TV Now has been gone since the Super Bowl. I canceled that literally right after the Super Bowl. And now I'm looking at other stuff. I'm like, well, do I really need Netflix? They raised the price. It's $15 a month. Hulu, I don't watch a lot of, except that I'm a Seinfeld nut. And I love no commercials. And so I've been using Hulu more because I feel like I have to have it, because freaking Jerry Seinfeld's smart, man. He just won't release his content onto anything. He just put it on Hulu last year. So, and I'm so thankful for it, because I really do like I will watch Seinfeld just over and over and over and over and over and over. Did I say over and over again? Over and over and over and over and over and over. So now I've been mixing in Frasier, and I've been mixing in Family Guy again. I've been watching Family Guy, and I have never mentioned this, I don't think, on here, but I do like to watch Moonstruck. Moonstruck is one of my favorite movies. I have watched Moonstruck 2.5 million times. And so, and they have Moonstruck on YouTube as well. YouTube has old movies like that on YouTube free. Now you have to watch the commercials. If you don't have YouTube Premium, you'll have to watch the commercials. And of course, I have YouTube Premium because I hate commercials. So I don't watch YouTube commercials. I don't watch any commercials. So when I see a commercial, I'm like, I ain't watching that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of hate live TV as well, because I'm like, unless it's football, then I can, or maybe playoff basketball or a baseball game. I do like to watch baseball. I'll tolerate your commercials during a football or a sports event, but other than that, ugh. Foamy head. I have an antenna, but I never watch TV. I always watch YouTube. Yeah, but see, at least he has an antenna. So if you choose not to watch TV, it's not costing anything. I mean, once you buy everything, the antenna, and antennas, in all fairness, are, and I realize some people are on a tight budget, and $100 is $100. But once you spend that $100, that's it. You're done. And some antennas don't cost that much, depending on what your needs are. You can even get away with some people $20 indoor antenna, and they're good. Some people can get away with putting an ugly outdoor antenna in their attic. I've learned now from watching some of these YouTube videos. I didn't realize you could do that. I didn't realize you could put an antenna in your attic. Some people are putting them in their attic and then running the wires into their house, and they work just fine. I didn't realize that. I watch Amazon Prime every now and then. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. It's I'm starting to question whether I should just cancel Netflix, and I might try it for a month. Um, YouTube has the videos that'll tell you what's coming on Netflix this month. They have really, really good high quality videos on what's coming on Netflix this month. There's a lot of blogs that will list what's coming on Amazon this month. I might try it. I might try it for 1 month and cancel it and see how I am. Maybe I'll try it now. Maybe after this show I'll get on there, cancel Netflix for March, and see if I live. Right? I have to admit, I have had Netflix continuously. Netflix used to be so cheap that you just never thought about it. You signed, I think it was it $7 a month at one time? Was it? Am I remembering that wrong? It was $7, I think, at one time, and they raised it pretty quick to $8. And it stayed at $8 a month for a long time. And then they finally raised their price, what feels like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And they've been steadily raising the price ever since. Because once 4K came out and they said, oh, we're going to offer 4K, you had to pay an extra few bucks for 4K. And you didn't realize it. You bought your new set, you bought your new Apple TV or whatever you bought that enabled you to stream in 4K. And then Netflix can immediately sense that, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, you want the 4K, don't you? That costs an extra $2-3 a month. I think that upped it to like $13.99 a month or something. Next thing you know, you're right up there next to $15 a month for Netflix now. And you're like, what the hell? This thing just doubled. And now a lot of the studios and production companies and stuff are wanting to be more tight with their content, and they're pulling it off of Netflix. And Netflix, I think one of the last reports I seen, and it surprised me. Let me see if I can search this, because I think Netflix, there's people that actually count this stuff. They do. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. Foamy Head says, mine is outdoor. Cost about $80 for a 50-mile range. I get both San Antonio and Austin stations. There you go. There's someone right there. That's exactly what I've seen. I did not realize that these different antennas have different range. I didn't realize that. It made all the sense in the world. Trust me. I just have not thought about it. And after the first video I saw and someone explained it, I was like, of course they do. But I just never thought about it. Some of these suckers have hundreds of miles of range, and they're really big and bulky and ugly. But let's say you're out in the country and you need something with that kind of range, or maybe you're like him. He's in San Antonio, and you can get Austin. Maybe if you had a far enough reach, you could get Houston. Maybe you could get Dallas. Maybe you could pull in Fort Worth or Dallas. You imagine getting all those different markets. If you're in his area, that's huge. You're getting, in that case, you would be getting probably 150 channels. That's quite a bit. And for $80 investment, it's not bad. You're going to pay for the antenna. In his case, he said $80. I've heard some people is paying as high as $120. Definitely under $150. They'll buy an antenna, and they'll buy some sort of device. In my case, I'm definitely looking into getting a NAS, and then some software that will enable me to stream all this content that would be coming in free over the air through all my different mobile devices, and that way I could stream live to myself on my own NAS through my own server over the net, right? So I'd be able to, wherever I'm at in the world, be able to see my own content. And there's plenty of programs out there that can help you do that. And they have an initial cost, and then that's it. So for 150 bucks, man, you can be all in. And that's true to me. What I think of now, I've kind of changed my opinion on it, and I think now that's true cord cutting right there, because now you've literally cut all the cords. Like, you're not getting back to when TV used to be free. I mean, TV, you bought your TV, and it, even before the cable days, you'd buy a TV, you'd bring it home, you'd get a good set of rabbit ears, and that was it. You had your kid, which was me, standing. My dad was, "Hey, hold the antenna, boy," and that was it. You were the antenna. Change the channel. You were the remote. Like, that was it. My dad always had a remote, because he was like, "Hey, boy, get up there and hold the antenna. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Get some foil. Put on the antenna. What are you doing? Change the channel. Turn it up. Turn it down." That was my dad always had a remote. He didn't give a damn what TV you got. Like, it didn't matter what model it was, console. It didn't make a damn. He had a built-in remote. "Hey, boy, get over and change the channel." I mean, that's how it worked. That's what kids are for, right? Yeah, who needs all this automation with all this smart devices, right? It gave birth to one, right? Or a couple, right? That's how it works, right? Hey, watch. And mine has multiple names, right? "Hey, you, Bobby, get up there and empty the trash. Watch. I got a smart trash can. Watch. Bobby, empty the trash." Did you hear that smart remark? You see that? That's a smart trash can right there. my trash can's named Bobby. "Bobby, get up there and empty the trash," right? That's how that worked, right? So it's hilarious, man. But yeah, just trying to figure out if Netflix is worth. I was wondering if anyone else. Oh, Neri brought up Ozark. Ozark was a great series. That presidential series, I can't remember it right now. What was? Let me look up Netflix, because for some reason I'm drawing a blank on some of their series. Some of their series are really good, and they've kind of ended them. Yeah. See, so here's my Netflix right now, right? So this is my Netflix. I think it's okay to talk. I don't think I can show you.
He's 100% in his career loser.
Yeah, Ozark. Oh, this little girl right here. That little girl that they have right there in the thumbnail. Oh my God. I just love to hate her. I'm like, that little girl is so smart. You are not gonna outsmart that little girl. She is smart. Woo. Yeah, that one's good. When that latest season come out on Ozark, oh my God, yeah, you gotta watch Ozark. That Losers, I'm probably gonna watch that. That one looks interesting enough. Paddleton, I already watched that last week. It was okay. It was another all right. It definitely pulls at the heartstrings a little bit. I didn't realize what it was about. Ron White, I'm a fan of his comedy. Losers, I'm gonna watch. I'll watch this one. This The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. I'll watch it. It doesn't seem like. And then there's so many of them that you have to read. I'm like, dude, other than Narcos. Narcos was another fantastic one. I didn't mind reading for Narcos, because there's a lot of, drugs, money, and people getting brutally killed. Like that just works, right? Total guy thing there, and it works. So you're like, all right, I'll put up with the reading, right? Because you had some real badasses in that one. These other ones, it's like, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know what's, some of them are okay. Some of them just get too cheesy, and you're like, oh man, come on, man, But so you just kind of, just kind of going through what they're showing here. Just kind of scrolling through some stuff. Nothing really super great. I have watched their Extraordinary Homes. Flipping Narcos is so
Looking back.
damn good. It is good. I like watching Narcos. I watched the 7 Seconds. Okay. I was thinking about. I haven't watched Dexter. I've been told quite
My name is Dexter.
about Dexter. Maybe it's time I give it a shot because I'm out of stuff to watch. You know what I'm saying? Here's a bunch of stuff that it's what are you gonna do? I don't know. I even watched The Incredibles 2 for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
My heart stopped.
man. The Sinner, I watched that. But they're just out of there. They don't have a lot of stuff. If I feel like they used to have, I don't know. Oh, they have that one. In it, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, what do you do? I even watched a couple episodes of this Planet
Over
Earth.
6 billion crowd.
Oh, that's how bad it's getting. Yeah, the
Dwarfed
blue
by
whatever
the
one it
vast
is.
expanse of
I
the
watched
open ocean.
I don't even know which one it was. I watched a few. I'm like, just give me something. I gotta watch something. I even tried that. I was like, I don't care about the Earth. I'm sorry. No, I care. It's just, I'm like, I don't care enough to like watch a whole series on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. So, yeah. And Amazon Prime. What are you gonna say about Amazon Prime? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to do something about that. Can't Mr. Bezos? Can you put just like 1/10 of 0.01 more energy at least? Maybe take that out of the space program you got going there, and then put a little more into the because damn. Like there's oh my god, Amazon Prime. I mean, I'm already paying for Amazon, right? So it feels free, but it's not really free. I mean, you're paying for Amazon. It's just one of the things that's included in Amazon. And I had a story that I actually didn't get to that I meant to talk about, and I can talk about it now if you want. But kind of makes you think about what Amazon's up to there a little bit, right? Because Amazon's latest program to curb emissions, one delivery, right? One delivery day per house per week. This is what they're starting to do on Thursday, right? Amazon announced that it would be making a program widely available to Amazon Prime members that would allow them to schedule all deliveries for a single day once a week. The so-called Amazon Day service will be voluntary and targets customers who are concerned about their carbon footprints. Right? Grouping purchase deliveries will help Amazon cut down on emissions associated with sending a delivery truck to the same house multiple times a week. And the company says holding orders for a single day during the week will also allow it to group orders within a single package, thereby reducing packaging. Customers can select their preferred day of the week to receive shipments. According to CNN, customers can add items to their Amazon Day shipment up until 2 days in advance of the shipment. The program is part of Amazon's plan to get 50% of its shipments to net zero carbon emissions by 2030. The company has recently led a $700 million investment round for a company called Rivian, which promises to make an electric pickup truck and van by late 2020. In late 2017, Amazon tested out hydrogen fuel cell forklifts in its warehouses as well. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Amazon only having one delivery day per house per week? So, if you can only get your packages on a Tuesday, it feels almost like they kind of do that now. Like their 2-day shipping windows are the loosest I've ever seen ever. What they consider 2 days is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, coach says he doesn't like it. Because right now it feels like that's the excuse they're using is the carbon footprint. These are all business decisions, man. This ain't got jack to do with the earth or carbon footprint as much as it does the convenience of, hey, we've gotten so damn big that, I have to admit, though, at the same time, even as these words are coming out of my mouth, I have to admit, pretty much my recycle bin of my house, it's a regular trash bin, really. And my recycle bin is literally just filled with Amazon boxes from the shipping. It's the only thing I put in there, practically. All that practically goes in there is the packaging from Amazon boxes, whether it be the boxes themselves or all the plastic they put in there. All that stuff goes in my recycle bin. Is the only reason I even have to use that recycle bin is all my Amazon boxes. Right now, I've got one in there from Amazon and one from Walmart. I do take advantage of Walmart's. I try not to go to Walmart stores as much, but lately, Walmart and Amazon have been battling so much that Walmart shipping has been more closer to the 2-day shipping than Amazon ever has been. You can order something on Amazon today, and they're like, yeah, we'll have it delivered by Wednesday. You're like, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Like, how you should have it Tuesday at a minimum. What are you talking about here? Oh, no, Wednesday is 2 days. Like you can order something on a Monday. They're like, yeah, it'll be there Friday. Like, how is that 2 days? In what book is that? And then you got to go through all the hassle of calling them. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry. We'll give you a discount for that. So I don't know, man. Or is it going to start out as voluntary? And then the next thing you know, pretty much that's going to be their standard. Like they kind of will move that 2-day shipping out so far, you kind of feel like you're getting all your packages on Tuesday anyway. It's kind of something to at least be aware of. I think I actually had another story as well. Do I have another one on Amazon? No, that was the only one I had. I thought I had two. But in any case, yeah, we're out here, kids. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll end on that Amazon note there, in the Netflix note. I'm just kind of curious if everyone, or if some people at least, felt the same way I do. Like, is Netflix getting kind of, and they kind of are for me. I find myself able to watch more and more stuff on YouTube. That YouTube has a, maybe I can even show my YouTube real quick before I jump out. YouTube even has like a live channel where you can, let me see if I can show my YouTube. Is it going to cooperate with me? Do they have where's the live stuff? I'm sure it's in here. Let me just show you guys anyway. I'm trying to scroll through and see if the live stuff is in here. But they have you know, of course, all their different channels you can subscribe to. You probably subscribe to mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here's one for cartoons. Look at this. If you like Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, 4 hours of it. Want some Popeye the Sailor Man? 3 hours and 42 minutes of that. You want to watch SpaceX? There you go. Live, right? It's here is Sabrina Claudio. She's an artist, R&B artist. 2 Beers in Asia. I mean, you can subscribe to all kinds of stuff, right? Here's live recommendations. So here's other live channels that are happening right now on YouTube. It's not begin to listen to that. What am I doing here? What's happening? Okay. Let me go right back. See, here's the NFL. Look at the combine live. I mean, these are all the things I'd be watching. And even if it's not live, you know, someone on here on Antonio Brown on Trade Demand. I mean, I ain't going to watch that idiot. But in any case, it's on here if I wanted to watch it. Here's some of the AAF games. Some of these are just highlights. Some of these highlights are really good too. If I want to watch the quarterbacks run the 40, here's that from the combine. You know what I'm saying? And then as you click down, you can get more content from the NFL if that's what you want. Here's Calliope Media. If you like to watch chicks dancing to electronic music, there it is. You want to watch Saturday Night Live? Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pay for Amazon Premium. I mean, Amazon Premium. YouTube Premium. I think that costs me $13 a month with no commercials. And I get the Amazon. I keep saying Amazon. YouTube Music, which is actually pretty damn good, man. I mean, Google knows their stuff. Hey, here's Wes. Check out Wes, man. Wes is on Mark's show. Mark has a show that he does every Sunday. He'll be doing it later today. A photography show. But Wes is a regular on his show. He's out of Florida, man. He's gotten me partly into vinyl records. He has, I think, somewhere close to 5,000 records. I mean, look at all those records behind him. That ain't even all he has. Just tons and tons of stuff. Here's a football. They have different topics too, so you can click on just the topic. Here's different live recommendations. You can go there and just see other just live stuff. Lots of video gaming stuff and just all sorts of stuff. Look at it, live sports that are now. You can kind of scroll through all the different live sports. What if you're a soccer fan? Or look at, here's lacrosse, live streaming lacrosse. I mean, I'll click on it. I'll probably, you know, but I'll pause it. But I mean, look at here. You got, I don't know, who is this? Cortland versus the Tufts. I mean, look, just an example of all kinds of different stuff that's already on YouTube right now as we're talking. Or you can get past streams. Here's UFC, the weigh-in. UFC post-fight. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's even, like, if you're into the Raiders, I happen to be interested in the Raiders. I'm not a Raiders fan, but I get interested in them just from the aspect of them moving to Las Vegas, because you know, I'm kind of thinking about maybe buying season tickets for the Raiders as an investment sort of thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I could sell them. Like, who's not going to go to a game in Vegas, for Christ's sake? You're probably already going there, and then if you could watch a ball game, you know, why not? So they have regular, sometimes live streams and all sorts of content the Raiders do on their new stadium in Vegas. So you can kind of watch them build it. It's kind of cool. Just from, I'm not a fan of the Raiders, but just from an aspect of them building a stadium, it's kind of cool, you know? So we'll see you guys, man. Out of here. Tons and tons of stuff. Gave you an ideas at least on different options for cord cutting or different options for watching more content. We'll see you, man. Peace out.